Hello and Ale, and I really hope I said that. It sounded like I said it in like a weird accent. Anyways, welcome back to another car review. And we start out with the jumping F-150 because it's fun to jump from high to low, high to low. But this other car, though, this is really fun. This is Gamer Billy in a Cyclone, who pretty much makes a Cyclone. But this is not what I'm here to talk about today, y'all. This is what I'm here to talk about. There's a new car in town for me I've never driven before, and that is the BMW Z4 sDRIVE35is. Now you're gonna say that the first thing you'll notice is it's got a centrifugal supercharger in it. You're like, hold up, why has it got a centrifugal supercharger in it? Why not turbo chance? Well, because it's got a V10 in it, I had to sacrifice weight because I believe in the whole concept of weight reduction, brah. But it's truly amazing, y'all, and I find it outstanding. I mean, look at it. It's elegant, it's beautiful. But some people are thinking, and I know you historians are thinking right now, V10 in a car made by BMW? What is this? The Focke-Wulf Nun 90? No, it's not. It's really not. And that was a horrible joke. Some historians will get it. No, this has, I believe, an Audi V10. It's a 5.7 liter, or it's 5.7 liter V10. And I will give bonus points to anybody who can tell me the flag that had the same three colors on this car in World War II. There's a flag with those colors on the car in World War II. But, you know, enough of my trivia, because what are y'all here to learn about? World War II or cars? You're here to watch me race around some cars around the track, chuck them around the track. Now, the reason I didn't do a photo shoot with this because, A, you don't do it with cars like this. I mean, you know, look at the paint scheme. It's kind of weird, ain't it? I wouldn't do it with a Z4. Would you do it with a Z4? You do it with something like a Miata or a Beetle or something like that. You don't do it with something that's built purely for track racing, GT3 style. But this is mid-lap, yes, because the first lap I messed up on horrendously, and the third lap I pretty much, you know, you could say did the Cyclone deal like you saw in the clip earlier. But this centrifugal charger makes absolute power at the red line, which this car has ultra mega tall gears. And I didn't make it that way, it kind of came that way, but I adjusted it. And with the centrifugal supercharger, I can have tall gears and still get that acceleration bonus like I'm having short gears. And once again, we will cut through mid-lap because this race was 5 laps instead of 3 because, you know, I can't count. And, well, the Xbox can only record 5 minutes. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm working on equipment that I can only afford at the moment, but I will be getting more. But it was kind of a Top Gear kind of thing we were doing. We did a couple races, and we're going to expect to do more. If you haven't, you should go follow GamerPiggy2K3. I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, Billy, if I've messed that up. If you see this, please put it in the comments, and so everybody will know. Because we're going to start doing these, and I'm going to start doing these when I get my gold back on my Twitch account. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do these little Top Gear challenges, which are actually, y'all, pretty fun. I'll be honest with you. They're not your normal fun, you know. Billy had to go. He was English. We did English, Germany, and Italy, the 3 major European countries in this game with cars. And Billy did the Rolls Royce. I think it wasn't a Phantom, no. It was just Rolls Royce, we'll just say that. And it had no grip at all, y'all. It was a cruise missile. This thing flew down the straights, but the second it got to a turn, it would absolutely, let's just say, torpedo into a wall like it was sinking a ship. But the car behind me, you see the bright blue Lancia, that will be SJ Game. I keep wanting to say SJ Gaming so bad. Y'all, I know if you two are watching this, I'm so sorry. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm like a teacher, like a substitute teacher. Are you Chance Flop-a-Loopin' Pants? No, that's not my name. That's not my name. But he was Italy, and I was representing the big G, the Germans, with the BMW. And you can tell our 2 different driving styles right here. SJ with the tight, controllable, maneuverable car. Me with the thing sitting on out of control. If I was to drive this in real life, I'd probably be a lot more careful than I am right now. But this race was really great in the last 2 laps. Now, the first 3 laps were kind of a bummer because Gamer Billy left, and I was already caught up to SJ and passed him. So these last 2 laps is where it gets interesting, and it's under the 5-minute mark, which means you all get to see more content. Now, you'll see the major flaw in this car off the bat when it's racing. How it swings wide, it's squirrely, and it's swiggly. See? The centrifugal supercharger does that sometimes. If you hold it in the red band for too long, it puts up too much power, like I talked about in my Miata video, and it makes it disgusting because it goes, and it makes you do donuts, which is absolutely horrible, because if you think about it, that's really bad for when you're coming around a corner and you accidentally push the gas too hard, like I just did. You'll see a little wheel spin right there. That's why you gotta have a race differential on this thing set the full absolute lock, or you're not gonna get anywhere, like it just did. I'm panicking. That's the #1 rule in racing. You don't panic when something like this is happening, because if you're getting panicky, that means you make mistakes, as you can tell. This was for the Top Gear Challenge, like I said, and I won every year challenge so far. We did movie cars, we did trucks. I won both of those by just a little bit of margin, but this was the last one. This was the best out of 3-1, and I won the other 2 races before. On the Hockenheim and on, I think it was Silverstone? Pretty sure? Yeah, I think it was on Silverstone. And this was Mazda, of course, full circuit. So, pretty much I was beating the Italian on his own track. But the Italian knew what he was doing on this track. He built it for this track. Tight turns, not on the straightaways necessarily, but he could catch me on the turns. As you can tell, look at the gap. That's about a 900-foot gap between me and him on just that part of the straightaway. But you'll see why he goes powering down these straights and why I'm absolutely scared of that Lancia. Because look, I get all squirrely in the turns, he comes around it like it's butter. He just cuts through it like it's nothing. That's what scares me. And that's why I build my cars like that. I need the power, I need the speed, because I know turns aren't that big compared to straight line. Yeah, there are some tracks we'll talk about. Example, Yas Marina. I got a Golf I was about to say GTR. Jeez. I got a Golf R that can go around that track pretty fast. And I want to take the last part of this video to talk about, I'm not doing this series anymore. I'm going to take a break from it and do other things. I got a Minecraft World coming up that I'm going to tour. It's Billy's. But I want to thank you all for watching very much. And I'll keep you updated on another channel update. Thank you. And reverse entry. Goodbye.